always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next?
What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
What's next?
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Jones. A big crowd making their way here inside the Davidson Event Center this evening. And, Jim, this is going to be a big one. Two big-time teams that have a chance to make a run not only at the conference championship but also the national tournament. Jones comes in with a record of 14-2 overall. They're ranked number 7 in the country. ICC 13-2. They've been reserved in those rankings. They've got some votes but have not quite broke the top 20 just yet. So big-time ball game here tonight in Fulton.
No doubt about it. And, Adam, I'm just looking at their roster. They got 3 6'9" guys and 2 6'7" guys. You don't see that often when you're 13 players, community college basketball. They got some size and height.
Absolutely. Be interested to see how ICC can kind of counter that advantage that Jones has this evening as we're here in the Renaissance Bank pregame show. And, Jim, let's talk about that. What are the Indians going to have to do to be successful this evening to pick up this win over this Jones squad?
We've got to have balanced scoring, which we usually do during the year, but it goes without saying with the size they have. Play good defense, block out. Everybody hit the boards. You got to control the boards. Yes, they got the size on us, but we got to be close in rebounding average tonight to stay within this game.
We're 3 minutes away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Jones. That pregame thoughts being brought to you by our friends over at the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. You can find out why they can help you get back in the game by visiting OINMS.com. Well, Jim, I know you've got the starting lineups there in front of you. Let's go ahead and take a look at tonight's starters. And let's start with the visiting Bobcats of Jones.
Go with the Bobcats tonight. Starting tonight, number 1, Kai Purnell, 6'3" guard from Moorhead, Mississippi, Horn Lake High School. Number 2, Demp Purnell, which I believe is his brother, 6'3" sophomore from Horn Lake High School. Also starting tonight, number 5, Avery Thomas, 6'7" freshman from Jackson, Mississippi, Terry High School. Starting tonight also number 10, Kylan House, the 6'9" sophomore from Gulfport, Mississippi. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight, number 11, L.J. Hackman, 6'3" guard, sophomore from Memphis East High School.
As we said, Jones comes in with a record of 14-2 overall, their first conference game of the season. They're ranked number 7 in the country. Now let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups for the Indians. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. And Coach Wilson hopes he's got that same winning combination put together tonight against this very tough Jones squad.
No doubt about it, Adam. You mentioned we're 13-2 starting tonight. A.J. Dent, the 6'6" sophomore from Thomasville, Georgia. Also number 1, Davion Anderson, the 5'11" sophomore from Tupelo, Mississippi. Number 2, Demarion Winston, the 6'1" freshman from Yazoo City, Mississippi High School. Number 10, Marcel Bridges, the 6'6" sophomore from Brandon, Mississippi. And rounding out the starting lineup tonight, number 11, Cam Clark, 6'7" sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, Houston High School.
And that is your starting lineup tonight from Coke. Remember, when you open Coke, you open happiness. And at the end of the night, hopefully we'll be able to open a Coke with a happy win as ICC Indians looking to sweep this evening here. Lady Indians picked up an 89-59 win in the first game of the evening. We're going to take a break, and we come back. We'll have it on the floor with PA announcer Sam Ferris for tonight's starting lineups. Back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
that's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here between ICC and Jones. But before we get to that, we're going to take you to the floor for tonight's starting lineups. These are presented by Coke, and also from the vocal stylings of Sam Ferris, who is also a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics. He is the owner of Sam's Town Market there in Manatee. So let's take you to the floor for tonight's starting lineups. Well, I thought we were going to go, as it looks like they're waiting for Jones to get lined up there on the side. And now let's take you to the floor.
For our next contest, first we'll get to Jones County Junior College Bobcats, led by head coach Newton Miller and assistants Tim Marsh and Sam Weisman. First, a sophomore 6'3" from Fort Lake, number 1, Kai Purnell. A 6'3" sophomore from Fort Lake, number 2, Dick Purnell. From Terry High School in Jackson, a freshman at 6'7", number 5, Avery Thomas II. From Gulfport, a sophomore at 6'9", number 10, Kylan Howell. And from Columbus, a sophomore at 6'3", number 11, LJ Hackman. And now, the starting five for your ICC Annuals. First and goal, a sophomore 6'6" from Thomasville, Georgia, number 0, AJ Gant. From Tupelo, at point guard, a sophomore 5'11", number 1, Damian Anderson. From Yazoo City, a freshman guard at 6'1", number 2, Demarion Winston. And four, standing 6'6", a sophomore from Brandon, number 10, Marcia Burgess. And rounding out the starting five, standing 6'7", a sophomore guard from Memphis, Tennessee, number 11, Cam Drew.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ruckus House here in the Davis Event Center, as we're just moments away from that Guaranteed Bank opening tip here. Let's take a look at the floor right now. ICC in their home white. Jones is in the black uniforms, trimmed in gold and maroon. And Jim, this has got a big game atmosphere field.
It does, Adam. A lot of talent on the floor for both teams.
The opening tip is controlled by Jones. Looking for the backdoor cut. It was there, but a foul. As that foul is going to be whistled on Winston. Not necessarily a bad foul, as you don't want to give him an easy layup there, but this will now send Jones to the free throw line. So this will be Purnell, Kai Purnell, to the free throw line. His first free throw and left it short.
Adam, if the listeners tonight here say Purnell a lot and House a lot tonight, because their brothers are on the same team. 2 Purnells and 2 House.
Waiting the second free throw here. It's on its way, and that one good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Kai as he breaks up in the scoring. As ICC trails it 1-0. Man-to-man defense here out of Jones. Indians with the basketball. That is A.J. Dent with it. He's looking to go inside. Fadeaway jumper off the side of the backboard. No good. And the rebound cleared there by Jones. And we talked about the length that Jones has, the height that they had. Looked like it caused Dent a little bit of a problem there, Jim.
No doubt about it. We mentioned they got 3 6'9" guys, 2 6'7" guys. I mean, as we mentioned, they've got a very, very big basketball team.
Looking to drive inside. Step away jumper on its way in. Good. Purnell. Kai Purnell with that one. He now has 3 points.
Got all 3 points you mentioned, Adam, up 3-0. Just started the ball game. 19 minutes left in the first half.
Indians with the basketball, nearly taken away. Now a quick three on the other end by the Indians. Halfway down, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Jones. Bobcats wanting to push. Now looking to go inside. Goes up and under. Shot is up and good. Nice move. Got the defender in the air. And Thomas finishes at the basket. And a quick 5-0 run here for Jones to start the contest. Indians need a basket in a big way here. Anderson with the basketball. He's coming off a career-high 22 in the Indians' big-time win at East Mississippi in non-conference play. Beautiful feed inside, and the layup is there.
Needed that, Adam.
Bridges gets the layoff of a beautiful feed there by Anderson. As Jim mentioned, much-needed basket. It makes it 5-2 now. 18 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Jones with the basketball, trying to work off a screen, goes inside, puts a wild shot up, no good, and Dent grabs the rebound, wants to get it out in a hurry. ICC with it now. Didn't have numbers, now backs it back out, swings it up top to Anderson. Anderson gets his orders from Coach Wilson, who's in his first season as head coach of the Indians. Wants to work off a screen. There is a switch, a little bit of a mismatch. High arching three off the mark, no good, and the rebound controlled there by Jones. And Jim, you got to think that's going to be a big advantage tonight for Jones with their height, but ICC not really crashing the boards early. Three-pointer from the corner, good. Wow. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. That's Thomas. His first three-pointer of the night. He's got 5, and the lead quickly out to 6.
8-2. Bobcats with the lead, as Adam mentioned. 17-10 left in the first half.
Indians got away with the carry there. Long two on its way, good. Bridges with a hot hand here early. He's got all 4 points for the Indians. 8-4 now is the score. Jones wasting no time getting down the floor, puts up a quick jumper. It's no good in the rebound to the Indians. Now ICC wanting to get out and push, looking to drive inside. Inside the paint, his shot is up, no good. Rebound secured there by the Bobcats. Now Jones wanting to up the tempo a little bit. Three-pointer on its way on the other end of the floor. That one rattles halfway down and then falls. Hackman. Kind of a kiss to the sky afterwards there, right. Maybe thanking the Lord that one found its way through. Is you're that wide open in transition, you better knock that one down. Indians with the basketball. Jones actually triple teaming the ball there. ICC tries to answer on the other end. That one's off the mark, no good. Well, Jim, that's one thing that has kind of been the best of times, been the worst of times for the Indians, and right now it's the worst of times, settling for these three-pointers, and none of them really falling.
You're right, Adam. We got to run our offense, and I know the coaches will tell them that. Settle down, run your offense, have confidence what you're doing.
Turner checks into the contest here for ICC, wearing number 3. That substitution being brought to you by the ICC Baptist Student Union. Feeds it inside, and that's going to be a finish with authority. Howells goes up and puts that one down. The Indians gambled, went for the steal. It didn't pay off. And it's now a 9-point lead in favor of Jones. Indians need a basket in a big way, and that might be an understatement. Dent with it, swings it back out. Another three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. And bodies hitting the floor, and we'll see who this foul is going to be called on here.
Called it on Jones, I believe.
Okay. I'm going to say that's a break for the Indians. It looked like an ICC player failed and kind of grabbed the Jones player as he's heading towards the deck. So a break there for ICC.
Fouls on Hackman.
Yep, number 11 with the foul there. His first, team first. Each team with 1 foul. Indians, lazy pass inside, taken away by Jones. Layup is up, no good. A lot of contact, no foul call, and the follow won't go. Indians catch a big-time break. Good job there by Hackman, kind of baiting the guy into the pass, but he slaps it out of bounds as the ball go back to the Indians. 13-4 is the score. ICC trailing Jones, the number 7 team in the country here, as Dent Purnell is going to limp off the floor. Hopefully he's okay. So the Indians with the basketball. 15:35 to go here until halftime. Anderson looking to go on the drive. Good switch. Indians with it now. Dent wanting to go one-on-one. Drives inside. Clears the lane. Gets the left-handed shot off the mark. No good. A late whistle, and that's what we've said, Jim. We've talked about it a few times this season. you're starting to see those late whistle calls. If the shot would have went in, would have been no foul call.
You're right.
Because the shot didn't go in, they're going to say it did alter it enough to make the foul. To me, it should be called either way. But that's just how the game is involved now. So this is going to send Dent to the free throw line. And rarely do you say with 15:24 to go in the first half that free throws are important here. But for ICC, these are going to be important early on. That first free throw is good for Dent. Indians struggling from the floor to start the contest. Jones, however, is not. They've hit a couple of threes, had a dunk, and firing on all cylinders early. Second free throw, that one good as well for Dent. Big makes. 2 points for Dent now, makes it a 13-6 contest. ICC in a full court man-to-man defense. Forcing the big man, Thomas, to bring the ball down the floor, and he had no issues with that. So now Jones is going to reset the offense. 15 seconds on the shot clock, coming up on 15 minutes to go here in the first half. Trying to work off a screen, looking to drive inside, puts up a wild shot, and it's good. Impressive basket there by Hackman, and every time Hackman makes a shot, he's got a little bit of emotion.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of...
some people don't like it. I like it.
Well, he's showing some emotion. Hey, he's backing it up, too. He's putting it down.
Most definitely is. There's a drive inside, slapped away, and the ball does not go out of bounds. Friendly bounce there for the Bobcats, and they have it. Hackman, he's got the hot hand right now, wanting to go to work, drives inside, but he's going to be fouled.
Close to carry, but they don't call that often at him.
Yeah, I'm saying ICC got away with one earlier, and Jones looks like he got away with one there. As you said, they don't really call that anymore, so 15-6 is your score, 14:38 to go here. We do want to welcome those that are watching in favor of Jones this evening, as well as welcome the members of the ICC family tuning in here on the ICC Sports Network. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians picked up a 82-59 win in the first game of the evening. That ball is going to go out of bounds, and they're going to say ICC basketball. I'll tell you what, Jim, that's how this game is involved. You got a guy 6'9", at the block with a guy about a foot shorter than him, and he's going to kick it out in the corner for a three.
Unbelievable.
That score, you going to have to pull me off the Raptors, I'm telling you.
I think he should have gone on in and tried to make a layup.
Nice feed inside, and the layup is there, as that was Smith with the basket, and ICC wants to take the timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this.
AE drink spray? AE drink spray.
You want to hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back as the ICC pep band getting the DEC fired up. And I tell you what, Jim, we're blessed to have that group of kids on the band. Really makes this atmosphere, especially for big games like this, extra special.
No doubt about it. Ryan Todd and his staff does a great job. As you mentioned, we had a show at halftime, the ladies' game. Maybe we'll have one during the boys' game. I don't know. But what a great job by the pep band.
Well, I'll tell you what is coming up at halftime is going to be our cheer squad. As there's a three-pointer from the corner off the mark, no good. They're getting set to go in the national championship shows. I forget what it's called. You can learn more on tomorrow's ICC Hour on Super Talk Mississippi. But they'll be performing their show at halftime as there's a three-pointer knocked down by Anderson. That's a big basket to make it a 4-point contest, but that'll be coming up there at halftime as a beautiful pass inside, but taken away by the Indians. Turner with the steal, up to 4 they go, inside in the jam! The Indians.
Who got that dunk?
That was Dent. Great. With the jam, has now caught what once upon a time was a 9-point game to a 2-point game, but a good answer on the other end. When in doubt, call Howes out. He got the ball, went up strong, and stops the bleeding there for the Bobcats.
Only a 4-point lead. Indians have the ball. Coming up on 13 minutes left in the first half, 17-13. Bobcats up by 4.
Indians with it now, wanting to drive inside, and that shot blocked. Not a whole lot you can do there when you get that type of play, and there's the jam on the other end. That was Thomas with the dunk. And just like that, the lead back out to 6 here for the Bobcats. Three-pointer off the mark, no good. Jim, we've got to be more aggressive on the boards if you're an Indians fan. Can't make it that easy to get the rebounds for Jones. Oh, crossover in the middle of the paint. Wild shot put up and good. Little shake and bake. Didn't need anybody there to help. Purnell with his 5th point of the contest. ICC rallied back, but a good job by Jones weathering the storm and pushing the lead back out now to 8. Turner with the basketball, swings it around. Dent, eyes, tries, buys the three-point basket.
Need that, buddy. Need that. Dent's got 7, Adam. Cuts the lead to 5, 21-16. 12 minutes left in the first half.
So Jones with the basketball, looking to go to work here. As we talked about, a very early pivotal game in the conference. That three-pointer's off the mark, no good. Great block out underneath by Jones, and oh my goodness. That is a big-time break there for the Indians, as they're going to say that was last touched by Jones. I thought it was slapped out of bounds by Turner.
I did too.
So we will take it if you're an ICC fan. You know, we shouted out the Jones fans watching here earlier. We also want to give a shout-out to our buddies Sean Wansley, Kevin Maloney, the SID crew down there at Jones. Good friends of the program. They work really hard. So if you guys see them at a ball game, be sure and thank them. I understand Wansley is a fan of food. So if you want to thank him, get him something from the concession stand.
There you go.
And then also, I got to give another shout-out to our good buddy Easley down there. He's a Calhoun County guy. He does their play-by-play for their broadcast as well. He's another one of those guys who can fit in this lineup here for Jones. As there's a baseline jumper up and it good. Dent's red hot, 9 points. But yeah, Mark, he stands about 7'12". No, he's about 6'9" himself. So
wow.
he would easily fit in with this Jones crew. As ICC, that jumper makes it a three-point contest, 21-18. Bobcats drive inside. As the shot is up, and a great job blocking out that time by Smith. Didn't get the rebound, but was able to free it up so ICC can get on the other end. The tip is not there after the miss, and Jones with the boards. I tell you what, folks, buckle up as this thing is up and down the floor, back and forth so far here in this first 10 minutes of the game. A lot of contact, no foul call, and then a foul on the loose ball.
I think that's a bad call. I'm an ICC fan, but I think we caught a break on that call.
I'm going to agree with you on that one, Jim, as the Indians catching a big-time break there. It looks like they're getting set to send some subs in. As this will be Clark and Bridges checking back into the contest here for the Indians. Substitutions being brought to you by the ICC Wesley Foundation. They meet Tuesday nights at 7. They're located right across the street from us here at the Davis Event Center. So ICC has trailed as much as 9. Jones was able to push the lead back up to 8. And ICC's rallied once again to make it a 21-18 contest coming up on 10 minutes of play here in the first half. Jim, give me your thoughts so far on the contest.
Well-played game. You know, give Jones credit. They came out, took it to us, had about a 10-point lead. We finally settled down, got some shots inside, also hit a couple of three-pointers to keep us in the ball game.
Franklin with the baseline jumper put up and good that time for Jones. Makes it a 23-18 contest. Those first half breakdown being brought to you by Bank Oklahoma. John Hared and all the fine folks at Bank Oklahoma is proud to sponsor tonight's action. And a timeout taken after diving on the floor to get the loose ball. And Jim, let's keep it here since we're in this timeout. We'll go to the sideline and take a look at the ICC huddle during the break. But, man, that just tells you what type of ball game this is. You're seeing guys, usually this early in the season, you're not going to see them diving after the basketball.
Look who we got here, Adam.
Some royalty in the house. Coach Grant.
Coach Grant Pate came back. Glad to see you, sir.
Appreciate Coach Pate coming by and speaking to us. But, Jim, that effort we just saw at Jones shows you how big of a basketball game this is.
There's no doubt about it, Adam. And both teams have settled down, playing hard, played a lot of players. I know we've played a few more players than they have. We took the shot early in the ball game. They went up by 10. Now we've settled down, only down by 5. We've got a good ball game going here, Adam.
23-18 is the score after the timeout taken by Jones to keep possession of the basketball here. 9:42 to go until halftime. I invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll have a performance from the cheer squad as they're getting set to head to Nationals down in Orlando, Florida this weekend. As there's a steal by the Indians out of the timeout. Turner with the basketball. He goes inside. Shot is up and good.
That's big, Adam.
Turner challenging the big guys. Get a kiss off the glass and the layup is good. It's 23-20 now.
We got a little press here, Adam.
ICC trying to trap on the corners. Nearly forces them into the backcourt. Into the corner they go. And they're going to say he was out of bounds when he grabbed the basketball. And that's what pressure will do to you sometimes, Jim. Makes you kind of lose where you're at on the floor. That was the case there, and the ball will go back to the Indians. 23-20 is the score coming up on 9 minutes of play here until halftime. ICC with the basketball, working against a man-to-man defense out of Jones. This is Winston with it. Skips it into the corner. Three-pointer from Turner. Yes!
Came off the bench and hit 5 quick points. Adam ties this ball game up.
Third three-pointer of the night for ICC. As Jim mentioned, we're now tied 23-23. ICC has trailed as much as 9 in this contest. It's been a big game of runs between both these squads. Jones with the basketball now. ICC going to fall back defensively. Inside they go. They've got the mismatch, but instead they go back up top with it. Hackman wanting to drive inside. His shot is up. No good. Left it short. And the rebound fought for and pulled down that time, as that was number 11, Clark, grabbing the board for the Indians. ICC with an opportunity to take their first lead of the night. 23-23 is the score. 8:20 to go here in the first half. Winston wanting to work off a screen. Good switch that time by the Bobcats. Clark with it now, looking to drive inside. Now works it back over to Winston. Winston off the screen up top. Thought about the 3-0 there. Now he wants to try it. It's off the mark, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Jones. Jones had a guy streaking down the floor, just didn't look up and see him quick enough. Now they want a 3 from the wing. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound's going to be chased down. They're going to say it was not saved in bounds. It was bounced on the out-of-bounds line by Jones. Well, Jim, early substitutions, especially at this point in the game, could become crucial as you're starting to see some of these guys getting a little tired on the floor right now.
No doubt about it, Adam. And we've been substituting here a lot in the first half. Now you're seeing Jones substituting, resting some of their players. As you mentioned, we've made a good run here to top the ball game.
Dent re-enters for ICC. He's leading the Indians with 9 points. It's a substitution being brought to you by Banco Kelowna. Inside they go. That's where they go is Dent. Dent sees a triple team. Now kicks it out. Three-pointer from the corner for the Indians. Yes!
He's feeling it, Adam. His second 3 of the ball game.
Back-to-back threes for Turner. ICC takes their first lead of the night. 26-23, 7:20 to go here. Nice spin move, going baseline. Shot is blocked by the Indians. Now ICC wanting to get on a little bit of a roll here. Inside they go. Winston drives inside. His shot blocked on the other end. No, they're actually going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay to the Indians. Great defensive effort there by Jones on the other end. I thought it was a clean block. Followed with a travel after ICC got it back, but the official said jump ball, so ICC ball on the baseline. Indians got to get it in bounds. Just beats the 5-second count. Bridges looking to go to work. Inside, bodies up, jumper, fall away, yes! That's what you call a big boy move there, Jim.
No doubt about it. Adam, our largest lead of the night, ICC up by 5.
28-23, 6:45 to go here until halftime. Jones trying to find an answer on the other end. Skips it back, nearly throws it away, was able to keep it. Now looking to go on the drive. Inside, shot is up, and can't get the rebound, or excuse me, the shot to follow. And it's going to be off the knee of the Jones player. Great extra effort there by Bridges. Could have easily given up on the play, but instead slaps the ball out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Indians. Full timeout on the floor. Don't you dare go anywhere, folks. We got a good one going here. 28-23, ICC with the lead. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Try Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game. back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 28-23, ICC with the lead here in a ball game that has been back and forth, a game of runs, and it's been an exciting one so far. 6:35 to go here until halftime. I'm Adam Gore. That's the myth, the man, the legend that is Mr. Jim Ingram. And Jim, boy, this ball game has lived up to the hype so far.
No doubt about it. And at ICC has really made a good run here to take this 5-point lead, playing great defense, getting some timely three-pointers. We'll see what happens here. 6 minutes left until halftime.
Bridges drives baseline, draws the foul, and he'll head to the charity stripe for a couple of free throws here. Do want to remind you to stay tuned. At halftime, we'll have the ICC cheerleaders putting on their cheer competition routine that they're going to go to Orlando with this weekend. We do want to wish them the best of luck. If you would like to hear more about that, you can tune in tomorrow on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM as we have some interviews coming there. Is that free throw no good for Bridges? We talked with cheer coach Bryant Nichols, Demetrius Knox, who was a basketball player last year on the cheer team this year, and then also Addie Stanford, who is a dual sports star here at ICC, a member of the successful nationally ranked women's soccer team, as well as a cheerleader here. Had a chance to talk to her dad earlier, as that shot is off the mark, no good. Of course, he works at WTVA, a big supporter of ICC here in Fulton. 29-23, ICC with their largest lead of the night at 6. And there's going to be another foul here. And Jim, the tone has all of a sudden changed out of that full timeout. It was hectic, back and forth, wild, helter-skelter type play. But now you're starting to see both these teams get locked in and get settled in.
No doubt about it. And it looks like, and believe me, they can get it going in a minute, but Jones Bobcats doing a little bit too much one-on-one basketball here, and I think that's why they're down by 6. Could be 8 points here.
So this is Winston at the free throw line looking for his first point of the night, and he gets it. Big make there for Winston. Waiting his second free throw. And that one good as well.
Largest lead tonight for the Indians, up by 8 at them here with 6 minutes left until halftime.
Indians 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. And they're going to have to reset the shot clock as it shows 11 on the shot clock. That's not quite the case here. Now they're going to mark it to 19 as Indians really didn't put any pressure on until half court, so now they reset the shot clock. 19 seconds. Jones will have it here. They trail 31-23. Three-pointer from the corner is up and good.
Needed that, Adam.
Big basket knocked down that time as
is that Purnell?
That was, he won't turn, now he will. It's number 2, Demp Purnell.
Okay, brother.
With his first basket of the night, makes it a 31-26 score. Near steal there by Jones. ICC wants to answer with a 3 on the other end. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound by the littlest man on the floor. Amongst the trees, and the jumper from Bridges off the mark, no good. Rebound again by the Indians. That shot's up, no good, and there's a foul. Well, Jim, that's what we said. ICC's going to have to get a little bit more aggressive on the boards. Can't stand around and watch these big guys get after it. But what about the play of Davion Anderson, the smallest player on the floor? Davion listed at 5'11". If he's 5'11", I'm 5'11". But I'll tell you what, went amongst some trees, 6'7", 6'9", and got that rebound.
No doubt about it. And Jalen House just got his third foul. Adam,
oh,
he's got to come out of the ball game.
That is a big one there, although he has not scored yet. As that free throw off the mark, no good. That'll bring in a substitution here for the Bobcats.
Probably bringing his brother back in.
Again, their numbers, tough to read. It's a dark with a gold outline, so they have to get kind of close for us old guys up here up top, as that second free throw is good for Dent. I've got him with 10.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah, it's number 10 who checked into the contest.
That's the brother. Yes, sir.
His brother, Colin Howes. Coming up on 5 minutes to play here in the first half. ICC 32, Jones 36. Into the corner they go with it. Nearly threw it away. Jones able to get it back now. They're going to settle things down. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Looking to drive and picked up nicely there. Three-pointer from the side is up and good. Big three-pointer knocked down there by Kai Purnell, and he had a whole lot to say to the ICC bench after knocking that one down. Rightfully so, though, as that was a tough, highly contested three knocked down that time by Jones.
And he's leading the team with 8 points. Cuts the lead. ICC with the ball with a 4-point lead. 4.5 minutes till half.
Dent goes up. His shot's no good. Smith's tip won't fall. And Jones with the rebound. Now the Bobcats can really get momentum swinging back their way. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Good, strong battle underneath that time by Smith to get the rebound. Jim, tonight's one of those games some players got to understand the role. You may not come in and score 10 points tonight, but your job is to go out there and get me 12 rebounds.
Get some rebounds, play good defense. You're right, Adam.
And that might be the job of Smith this evening. That three-pointer off the mark, no good. Long rebound corralled that time by the Bobcats. And just
he set him up on that one.
Yep. I'm going to say just a good job there by, I believe that's Davis, to get the foul call, and that's going to be the second on Clark. As you said, he just set him up on that one.
Yeah. Kept dribbling, kept kind of just stopped. Clark accidentally ran over him.
Yeah, it's one of those, if you're Clark, you just got to kind of take a step backwards, get away from him, and allow some clearance there. 32-28 is the score. Jones with the basketball. They trail this one with 3:45 to go until halftime. It's been an exciting ball game, a game of runs so far by both these teams. We'll see who at the end of the night who might have enough tank left or enough gas left in the tank. Turnover. Dent with it, goes behind the back, leaves it off. Layup is good. Winston with his first field goal of the game. He's got 4. That's a big basket there. Jones wants the answer on the other end, bouncing around and does. Davis with his first points of the night. Big answer there, keeps it at a 4-point contest. 34-30 with 3:12 to go here until halftime. Anderson at the point. Wants to work off a screen. Good switch there. Into the corner they go. Three-pointer on its way for the Indians. That one off the mark, no good. And the rebound corralled that time by the Bobcats. Jones doing a much better job of getting guys in the paint to grab those rebounds. Then about that little run that sparked the Indians, they got on the boards a good bit. 2:45 to play. Hackman with it now, gives it up top. Spin move, follow away jumpers up and left short, no good. And that's going to be a rebound by Graham. Graham wearing number 6, a unique number here in the game of basketball. Dent with it, now leaves it back up top to Anderson. Indians working with 19 seconds on the shot clock. Anderson picks up his dribble, now drops it off to Dent. Dent looking to go to work here one-on-one. Drives baseline, shot is up, and he is hammered, but no foul call.
Called a block. ICC retains the ball. They're up 34-30 by 4, 2:22 until half.
Yeah, I thought it was a good block shot on the original defender, but the help defense come across and hammered him that time. The official, though, letting them play. They've been aggressive all night. Anderson with the basketball in the corner, gets by the defender, goes inside, up and under, and he's hammered. And the officials are really letting them play now. Jones wanting to go on the other end. Into the corner, they pass up the three-pointer. Drives it in, kicks it out, 3 on its way. That one left short, no good, and the rebound to Dent. Jim, you can tell both these teams are absolutely wore out.
They are.
As this has been a very up and down, very physical first half of play.
2 minutes to halftime. Indians with the ball up by 4.
Winston looking to go to work. Good defense there by Jones to force him back out. Drive inside. Shot is up and good. Nice job by Graham absorbing some of that contact. Able to get that baby hook shot to fall. Lead back out to 6 now with 1:30 to play until halftime.
Good job by Graham coming off the bench, showing confidence, drove in there, got the layup.
So Jones with it, being very patient now on the offensive side of the floor. Man-to-man defense out of the Indians. 10 seconds now on the shot clock. Follow-away jumper on its way, off the mark, no good. And the rebound by Graham. I tell you what, Graham has come in, got some boards, put some points up as well. That's what you got to do in your role. We talked about these players knowing their role tonight, and that is what he's been able to do. Dent with the basketball, now drops it over to Bridges. Bridges to Graham, now gets it back to Dent on the baseline. Ball fake, wants to drive inside. Great defense there. I believe that was Hackman that was able to take that one away. Driving baseline, now kicks it out, wants the 3 from the wing. It's up, it's no good. Rebound tip, not there. Loose ball, it was Purnell who gets it and puts it back in. That's Dent Purnell, and he now has 5. 39 seconds to go until halftime. 36-32 is your score. We'll keep it here Jim, I tell you what, we knew this ball game coming in was going to be a fun one. And we talk about how tired the players are on the floor. I'm equally as tired of running my mouth.
No doubt about it. Give both teams credit. Both teams taking some runs from the other team. Settle down now. Got some depth on both teams. Indians up by 4 with the ball. Under a minute to play until half.
We invite you to stay tuned for the Little Caesars halftime show. We'll take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Possibly take a look at some highlights. We'll also have a performance from the cheer squad and much more coming your way, part of the Little Caesars halftime report here from Fulton. If you're just now joining us, the Lady Indians, they will pull away late, picking up a 82-59. I say late, about halfway through the third quarter.
Yes.
They really kind of distanced themselves between them and the Lady Bobcats. They won 82-59. Both the Indians and Lady Indians will be on the road Thursday at Mississippi Delta. About a 8.5 seconds difference in the shot clock and the game clock right here. So ICC cannot hold off for the last shot. Dent with the basketball up top. Looking to work off the screen now, drops it off to Anderson. Anderson now swings it over to Bridges. Bridges from NBA range 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Jones has it. They're going to get out and run. Hackman with it. Swings it around. Three-pointer on the other end. It's on the way, no good, but there's going to be a closeout foul, and that's going to be whistled there on Bridges. That's a tough foul. You see a lot of times guys flop, but that was a legit foul as Bridges just couldn't control himself into the shooter.
Is that after the shot, or is that 3 shots?
I think they're going to give him another.
They're going
to take it out of bounds.
Going to say after the shot.
So Jones, players not necessarily liking that one, but Jim, you called that right away. So some of the coaches and even players up on the floor for Jones actually on the floor arguing the call. So a lot of leeway there from the official. Wild shot put up, it's no good. Rebound to the Indians. Anderson has it, and that will do it. What a first quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen. ICC will take a 36-32 lead at the break. We're going to take a timeout and come back with more of the Little Caesars halftime show right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Try Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Guaranty Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranty Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Enjoy.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread? Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah!
They really plussed this crust up.
They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Welcome back here to Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leading this one 36-32. Jim, let's get your thoughts on the first half being brought to you by the Bank Oklahoma, as we'll take a look at some first half highlights as well.
Adam, well played first half. You know, we started out the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Jones really kind of hit ICC in the face, took the 10-point lead. ICC recovered, started rebounding the ball better, started playing a lot of players, became a defensive game. Well-played game by both teams. ICC with a 4-point lead here at halftime.
36-32 is your score. Let's take a look at some first half stats being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They'll help you get back in the game no matter what it may be. Find out more by visiting OINMS.com. That's OINMS.com. They've got locations in Tupelo, Amory, Corinth, and Pontotoc. Proud to sponsor tonight's action here in this one. And Jim, go ahead and take a look at some first half stats, and let's start with Jones.
Again, it's ICC 36, Jones 32. Jones is 14-2 coming to this ball game tonight, leading the team in scoring. Kai Purnell's got 8. Avery Thomas has 7. DJ Davis has 2. Demp Purnell has 5. Franklin has 2. Avery Thomas has 7. House has 4, and Hackman has 5. One big thing here, Jalen House, a big player, has 3 fouls. He had to sit a lot in the first half.
Of course, that'll be a big factor there in the second half as well. Now let's take a look at some scoring here for the Indians.
Indians also come in 13-2, leading the team tonight. A.J. Dent had 10 points first half. James Turner came off the bench at 2 big threes, had a 2, has 8 points. Anderson has 3. Winston has 4. M.J. Smith has 2. Graham has 2. And Marcel Bridges has 7 to round out the scoring.
That is your scoring there for ICC. Those stats, once again, being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Cheerleaders still getting set up here for their halftime routine that they're going to take with them down to Orlando this weekend. I believe it's Friday is the semifinals, and then Saturday are the championship round for the cheer competition down there in Orlando at the Wild World of Sports. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back and have that performance coming your way here. Part of Little Caesars halftime report. ICC leads at 36-32 at the break.
Enjoy. Stuffed crust, buttery garlic spread. Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah! They really plussed this crust up.
They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza. Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next? So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
AE drink spray? AE drink spray.
You want a hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Enjoy. Stuffed crust, buttery garlic spread. Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah! They really plussed this crust up. They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Once upon a time, there was a team. There was a team in the woods, in a cabin. And while they were in that cabin, somebody popped out. Ah!
Hey friends!
All right, guys,
we're
heading
to a pavilion. She said, got all our characters right here. Some characters back there. And we're doing team bonding. Yay! Hey guys, look at this little pond. Look at the scenic views right here.
Still is my.
If you switch.
Can you not let go of your hands? If you let go, then that group has to start back over. The greater you can get it finished first.
Can y'all two squat down and HR can step over that on? Yeah. Squat, let HR go over. Lauren, Lauren, you're attached to me. Okay, look, hey, go around. Oh my god, I'm gonna break my wrist. Okay guys, we're doing a maze right now and it's getting tricky. Right now Jenna's trying to figure out where she's at. And so it's forward, okay, it's forward. Guys, we can't talk anymore.
No talking.
So quiet. Oh yeah. I'm vlogging, guys. I gotta talk.
Yes.
Cool.
No.
Okay, that's okay.
Yes.
Now go for it.
No.
Yeah, Maddie. Guys, I fear I cannot not talk.
You have made it. Yay! Very nice.
Guys, we did it.
I was like,
finally.
I gotta get this up. Oh, it has to stay straight up. Oh, okay.
How do you feel right now? Really frustrated. I wish she would have took that lid off because we were smarter than that.
How do y'all feel about this team?
We're gonna win and they're gonna lose.
What's our strategy?
To win. Think smarter, not harder.
We got this. We got a game plan.
Wait, can we get closer? Everybody just grab it. Everybody pull it through. Right here, everybody get this close. And pull it really, really tight. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
They did better than us. We wasn't getting that bottle up. Guys, that was so much fun. We had so much fun.
The road that it'll go to, but it's the building up there with the lights.
Alyssa, guys, Alyssa is somebody chase Alyssa right now. Alyssa, give me your hand. We going over the hills and through the valleys, over the woods. This reminds me of Remember the Titans when they went through that running scene, you know, in the graveyard. That's what I feel like we're doing right now.
I feel like we're at a haunted house right now. I feel like I'm on a haunted trail.
We're going to the cabin.
Somebody with a chainsaw is about to pop out.
No, don't say that. I will take off running. You're going to see my 4.0 run. My 4 flat, whatever it's called. We're going back to the cabin. This is our cabin. We haven't set up yet. There's Lakeland.
Hey guys, it is freaking cold.
It is cold. It's freezing. So our cabin is
the fresh cabin smell.
It's Tay, number 10.
Yeah.
Number 10. Oh. Lakeland Nichols, number 11. Cam, what's your number?
15.
15. She's at the wrong cabin. I'm Jory. I'm number 1. Lauren.
Yeah.
And Ella. AB. Oh,
I forgot my name.
Sadie. Sorry, guys, she don't got no pants. Oh, yes, she do.
I do have pants.
I thought she didn't have no pants on. My bad. And there's Neely. She looks a little mad. So now we're headed to the chapel. Oh, we're going to the lodge, the chapel, something for the bonfire. Yeah. Our coaches. You can't see them. There you go. We're in the lodge.
Hey guys, say hey.
Okay. Say hey. Say hey, bro.
Hey. Teal, say hey. Hey.
Gore's gonna have a great. I think so too, Gore. You should might be Sadie.
I don't think you were.
Yeah,
Morgan.
Yeah. Morgan, that would be a great time. It's currently
Sounded pretty serious.
6:13.
How did you like the fire pit?
I'm not really a big fire girl, but it was warm.
How many hot dogs did you eat?
I didn't eat any hot dogs.
Did you eat a sandwich?
I had a turkey sandwich, and I had 2 bags of chips.
How many s'mores?
I don't eat s'mores. I just eat everything separately.
Wrong way, we're going the wrong way. That's fine. Let's just take our own journey. Off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. What happened?
People like and Neely's sitting in the corner.
Bro, what happened? Maddie just ran into me.
It feels like the deck is stacked against you before you even start your business. What's the difference between someone who fails and someone who succeeds? To succeed, you need an edge. You might invent technology that nobody else can imagine. Maybe you make the perfect product with the perfect fit. But what every successful business has is a bank that is there for them. Instead of saying slow down, a bank that asks, what's next? Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Enjoy.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread? Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah! They really plussed this crust up. They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house! How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome to the pasta party!
1, 2, 3.
Making new traditions,
Now let's go and keep going, keep going.
sharing old stories. Homemade pasta
Enjoy, cheers to us, we did it!
and a nice cold Coke.
Okay, ready? 1, 2.
That's my recipe for magic.
Try Little Caesars stuffed crazy crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at halftime, just moments away from the start of the second half. ICC leading this one 36-32. And Jim, before we get things started here in the second half, give me your thoughts on what the Indians need to do to hold on to this lead and be successful at the end of the night.
Adam, they've got to continue to play a lot of people, which they did. Got to continue to rebound the ball very well and continue to play that tenacious defense. We were down early by about 10 points, and they came back and did those 3 things. Got to continue that the rest of the night because we know that Jones has a lot of talent. Should be a good second half.
Absolutely. I think one thing at the end of the night we might see become a factor is something that kind of became a factor in the women's game is going to be conditioning. You know, we saw the way that first half finished. Both the teams left it all on the floor. And I imagine that we're going to see that again here in the second half. But it could be the team that has the better conditioning earlier on during the season that can find a way to gut this one out.
No doubt about it, Adam. We'll see the depth on both teams tonight. We'll see that definitely here in second half.
So ICC, nope, Jones will have the basketball to start the second half. They trail at 36-32. Jones in their road black, ICC in their home white. As the cheer team, well, they were supposed to perform at halftime, but some technical difficulties with that kind of did not allow them to perform, but we still wish them the best of luck as they get set to head down to Nationals this weekend in Florida. Jones sends it inside, and that's going to be a foul on the Indians as Anderson kind of got switched around on the screen that time and did everything he could to get the basketball, but instead he was whistled with the foul. That's going to be his first foul, team first foul here in the second half. I'm Adam Gore, joined by Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. Find out how you can give to the ICC men's basketball team by visiting iccms.edu/Indian Club. Turnover by the Bobcats, and ICC gets out in transition. Good job by Jones getting back.
And I'm going to let James Turner start the second half because he had the hot hand into the first half.
Absolutely. I had him with 8 points.
Yes, sir.
A couple of three-pointers as well. Anderson with the basketball. He's wanting to drive inside, kicks it out. Three-pointer on its way for the Indians. Off the mark, no good. Nothing but black shirts in the paint that time to grab the rebound. Jones drives inside, a lot of contact, no foul call, strong finish. There, I believe that was Thomas. And he's got 9. Jim, correct me if I miss any of these points in the second half, as there's a three-pointer put down on the other end. Bouncing, no. Tip, no. Third time is finally a charm, though.
Who made that, sir?
A.J. Dent.
Leading the team with 12
the
points.
Rebound and actually 2 rebounds, and finally the putback. And as you said, 12 points?
Yes, sir.
38-34 is the score here in favor of the Indians. ICC has led as much as 8. Jones has led as much as 9 in this contest. Three-point basket on the other end. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around, and Jones finds it. Some of that height coming into play there. Turnaround baseline jumper on its way, no good. Nothing but white shirts in the paint that time to get the rebound. Now Anderson wants the up the tempo. Beautiful bounce pass in the jam. Oh, my. Big time play there. Beautiful bounce pass, Jim, to get the jam.
Good job by Anderson getting the bounce pass, as you mentioned. A.J. Dent now leading the team with 14 points. Indians have a 6-point lead.
His second dunk of the night, and that got this crowd fired up here in the Davis Event Center. ICC up in this one, 40-34. Jones with the three-pointer. I feel like they're kind of settling.
They are.
For not only threes, but deep threes here early on in the second
threes
half.
for the hand in their face. They should try to go underneath, you would think, with their size advantage. Good defense by the Indians.
Turner with the basketball, gives it up to Dent. Dent looking for someone to cut backside on with him. Doesn't do so. Now drives inside, spins. Hook shot is up. Bouncing, and falls.
He's feeling it. Got 6 points here early in the second half. That's on ICC.
And that is going to be on James Turner, his first.
Adam, this is our largest lead of the night. I believe we're up by 8.
That matches our largest lead of the night for sure.
42-34. Indians with the lead. Bobcats with the ball. 17 minutes left in the ball game.
That shot off the mark, the Indians with the rebound. ICC with it now. Dent for 3. Yes!
He's got 9 in the second half. Largest lead of the game. Indians in double digits, up by 11, 45-34.
There's a drive inside. Shot is up, and that's a big-time make there. Hackman with the basket. I apologize for the fans trying to watch the second camera at home. The cheerleader keeps stepping up in the way. Maybe Raphael can get him to step back and stay out of the way. As there's a backside lob. It wasn't there. Bridges drops it off. Dent drives inside, and he's fouled.
Tell you what, A.J. has come out firing. Got 9 points here in the first 3.5 minutes of the second half.
And so this will be Dent coming to the free throw line. His first free throw is good. Jim, I got him with 20. Is that right?
He got 20. He's got 10 here in the first 4 minutes of the second half. 10 in the first half, 10 here in the first 4 minutes, second half.
Yeah, he is on fire right now as ICC taking their largest lead of the night now at 10. Second free throw, and that one good. Big makes there. ICC, the aggressor, to start the second half here. They lead this one 47-36. Jones drives inside, and that's going to be a bumping foul called. And we saw this. We saw Jones start the first half extremely hot. ICC did a very good job of weathering that storm. You got to know the Jones team can do the same thing here. This is going to send Thomas to the free throw line. His first free throw is good. Nothing but the bottom of the net there for Thomas. He's got 10.
Cuts the lead to 10, 47-37. Indians up by 10. 16 minutes left in the ball game.
You know, we talked about the Indians in the first half. Early free throws can be crucial. Same thing coming up here for Jones, and he's able to bury on both. Big make there for Thomas. Got a pair of free throws. Makes it a 47-38 contest. Coming up on 16, or now inside 16 minutes to play in the contest. Tough man-to-man defense out of Jones as they get it inside, and there's the jam!
Who made that, sir?
Bridges with authority throws that one down. Three-pointer, though, on the other end. A big-time answer by Demp Purnell, his second three of the game. I've got him with 8.
Yes, sir.
Indians want to get out in transition now. That shot is up and blocked. Now Hackman on the other end. Shot denied! They're going to say ball out of bounds. Hackman thought it was a foul. Great transition defense by the Indians on the other end. After the block on one side, didn't give up, got back, blocked the shot, and now Jones will have it on the baseline. 49-41, ICC with the lead, Jones with the basketball. Hackman now wants to kick it out. Ball fake on the three, now step back three-pointer on its way. That one good. That's what we said, they could heat up in a hurry. That's Kai Purnell.
He's got 11.
His second three-pointer of the night, 49-44. And then Jones with the steal and the timeout. And momentum starting to swing the way of the Bobcats. Timeout on the floor. We're going to take the timeout with them and be back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Keep watching. Okay, where's the remote?
Ugh, it's under her arm.
I'm gonna go for it.
So close.
Oh, maybe he can get it. Guess not.
I mean, can you blame him? We're delicious.
Delicious and sugar-free.
Delicious and caffeine-free. Yep. Anyway, about that remote.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back. Back in the game. Back in motion. Back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back out of the timeout. Lady Mo starting to shift the way of Jones after the scramble for the loose ball. The timeout taken. The Bobcats will keep the basketball. They trail at 49-44, but Jim, my oh my, they have heated up from outside after going ice cold.
They have, Adam.
Another three-pointer on this way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out, and the Indians chase it down. And that's just going to be one of those hustle fouls there on the part of Jones. If you're a Jones coach, you don't mind that. As he was going for a loose ball, that's going to be a foul whistled on Thomas. That is going to be his second foul, team's second foul here in the second half. 14:49 to go here. 49-44 is your score. ICC with the lead and the basketball. Jones going to pick up in a full court man-to-man defense. Davion Anderson weaves his way into the front court. Calling for a screen instead, gets it to Dent, and Dent is going to be hammered, and then you got to be careful there if you're Thomas. Didn't like the foul call. Had a big-time reaction. ICC fans wanting a technical foul. That is going to be his third foul. I'm going to say this. I like the official not pulling the trigger on that technical foul.
I agree.
This is an emotional basketball game, and so a good job there by the official not letting that take away from it. Anderson for three. Yes! Big basket there for Anderson, his second three-pointer of the night. He's got 6, but every time ICC gets something going, Jones has an answer on the other end. I've got that with Hackman with the basket.
Yes, sir. He's got 9. ICC with the ball with a 6-point lead, 14-13 left in the ball game.
And then there's going to be a foul quickly called on Jones on the inbounds, and that is going to be on Kai Purnell.
I missed that.
I did too, as that's going to be the fourth foul on the Bobcats. 3 have been called on the Indians. So free throws could be a big deciding factor in this one, as we've still got a long way to go in this one. 14 minutes to play, 52-46, ICC with the lead. Spinning the paint, up and under. Turn around, hook shot, bouncing around, and it falls. A.J. Dent.
23 points.
Yourself a night, young man. 23 and ICC wants the timeout. Timeout on the floor. Let's take it with them. Back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back. Back in the game. Back in motion. Back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 54-46 is the lead. Jim, this game has been everything we wanted and then some between two of the top teams, not only in the state but also the country doing battle this evening in Fulton.
You're right, Adam. A lot of competition out here, a lot of talent out here. Got a long way to go. 14 minutes left in the ball game. ICC Indians up by 8.
Jones with the basketball. Need a good possession this trip down the floor, as Jim mentioned. ICC up by 8. There's a three-pointer from the corner. It's left short, no good. Rebound tipped up. It won't fall, and the loose ball eventually into the hands of A.J. Dent.
I think that helps ICC with their height. They're still shooting three-pointers. They're missing. We're blocking out for the rebounds.
Indians want the three on the other end.
Big time.
Winston just dribbled down and looking like a young Jim Ingram stopped and popped the three. And ICC matching their large lead of the night, 57-46. Jim, here's the thing, though. If you're ICC, you got to stay within your game. Play within yourself right now. There's still a ton of time left in this ball game, and that's why right there Jones can heat it up, as that's a big three-point basket knocked down there. I believe that was Thomas with the basket.
Again.
He's got 14.
Cuts it to 8, 57-49. Indians with the ball, 8-point lead. 13 minutes left in the ball game.
Dent spins, puts the shot up, and it falls.
He's feeling it.
A lot of contact, no foul call. Don't mind it, as he's now got 25, lead back to 10. Hackman inside, and I said I don't mind it, but if you're going to call that one on that end, you might need to come back and call this one on the other end. So each team with 4 fouls in the contest. I believe they called that one on Winston, and they did. That's going to be his second foul. And this will send number 11, Hackman, to the free throw line. Hackman, I've got it with 9 in the contest.
I do too, sir.
Free throw is good for Hackman. Now with 10. Makes it a 59-50 contest. Second free throw on its way, and that one good. 11, matching his jersey number, is Hackman. Big baskets there, makes it a 59-51 contest. Indians want to slow things down here, working to get some man-to-man defense out of Jones. Anderson dribbles it around now, bounce pass. Clark with it over the top to Anderson. Dangerous pass, but able to get it back. Now Clark puts it into the corner. Inside they go to Dent. Dent wanting to work one-on-one. Lose the handle of the basketball, but somehow kept it. Anderson gets it back, puts up the three. It's off the mark, no good.
Had to rush the shot.
Now the shot clock was running down, but there's a steal by Anderson. And he is going to be fouled on the way up, but no call. But then there is Dent to clean it up.
Good hustle by A.J.
That's the reason why you don't give up on plays like that. Dent came hustling all the way back on the other end. Got the jam and his 27th point of the game, but then there's a foul on the other end by ICC.
11:47 left in the ball game. ICC 61, Jones 51.
So this will send Jones to the free throw line, as this is Hackman heading to the line. His first
Missed
free
that.
throw, that one no good. Big miss there. His first miss of the night from the free throw line. Intense ball game here tonight. As Dent will check out of the contest. Rightfully so. Give him a break and kind of let him catch his breath and get his legs back underneath him for the stretch.
Missed both free throws, Adam.
Big misses there after making a pair. Lead stays at 10, 61-51. 11:40 to play here in the contest. ICC with the lead in the basketball. Winston with it. Dribbles around now, back up top to Turner from NBA range. That one off the mark, no good. Don't know if that's a shot you're looking for, but if it falls, you don't mind it at all, especially as hot as Turner got there in the first half. So Jones needs to turn misses into baskets and chip their way back into this one. They've trailed as much as 11, down by 10. Drive inside, shot is up, no good, tip won't fall. Indians got away with slapping the backboard. Now ICC with it, into the corner they go, ball fake on the three. Will pull up for the two and nails it.
Clark's first two of the night and the largest lead of the night for the Indians, up by 12.
Big basket there by Clark. Smart decision not to rush that three. Took a couple of dribbles inside and knocked it down. 10:45 to go in this one. Three-pointer on this way on the other end for Jones. It's off the mark, no good, and Smith with the rebound. Jim, we still got 10.5 to play. It feels like this ball game's almost nip and tuck towards the end right now, the way this game's being played between these two teams.
Good job by ICC's defense. We're kind of lulling them to make them shoot three-pointers, and they're missing them. Then they have nobody underneath to get the rebound at them.
Smith with a strong rebound. His putback, no, but he's fouled. Jim, you said it. ICC is, they're not giving them the threes to look at easy, but they are not giving them anything easy on the inside. And that's one thing we thought was going to be a factor that was in favor of Jones. But right now, not only is ICC with the lead, but the fans getting in the head of some of these Jones players, as Howells got a lot to say to the student section there at the free throw line. As that first free throw is up and good by Smith. He's got three. That's one of those, I'm not saying, not saying shame on him, shame on us. One of those, this is a opportunity to play in a hostile environment, grow up, and kind of block that out as a player and play through it.
Yeah, you really don't need to be talking to the fans during the ball game.
4 points as both of those fall there. 65-51. ICC with the lead, Jones with the basketball. This is Hackman. Swings it over on the wing now. ICC will trap, then fall out of it. Hackman ball fake, wants to drive inside, nothing there. 8 seconds on the shot clock now. Indians forcing Jones a long way from the basket. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, then taken away by the Indians. Clark with the steal. He wants to go coast to coast, puts the shot up, no good. Rebound loose, and ICC wisely backs it back out to reset the offense. 9:35 to go in the contest here. ICC up 65-51. Slowing things down a little bit. Now wants the three. That one good!
That's big time, Adam. 17-point lead.
And that was Turner with his third three-pointer of the game. And as Jim mentioned, Indians up by 17. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by the Indians. ICC sending in some subs here. This is going to be number 10, Bridges. And Dent back into the contest. As ICC up in this one, 68-51, 9:15 to play in this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a 17-point game, but I'm telling you right now, this Jones team is really good. This lead is not safe right now.
It's not safe. You got to keep playing hard. Yeah, you want to be up, and you're up by 17. You feel good about what you've done to this point. We've got to continue.
Shot was nearly blocked. Good job being able to get that pass off. Now Hackman wants to drive inside. He was bumped and puts the shot up. It was a long two. I like the idea for Hackman. He thought he was going to be able to draw the foul. The official, for some reason, didn't call it as ICC came out and bumped him. But the shot fell. A tough one there. Hackman now with 13. 68-53, 8:45 to go here. Dent drives inside. His shot is up and good.
He is feeling it.
A.J. Dent with 29 points, and ICC wants the timeout. 8:42 to go. ICC 70, Jones, 53, back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
AE drink Sprite? AE drink Sprite.
You want to hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 70-53 ICC with the lead. 8:42 to go in this one. Jim, your thoughts on this last 2.5 minutes for the Indians? It's been an impressive run.
Very impressive. Playing outstanding basketball, hitting the boards, playing great defense, forcing Jones to shoot the outside shot. And when they do that, they miss. Then ICC's getting a rebound. One reason we've got a 17-point lead right now.
And there's the finish on the other end, as that was number 10, Howes, with the finish, drawing a few of the Boo Birds out from the ICC faithful. 70-55 now is the score, coming up on 8:15 to go in the contest. We said it, Jim. You can't take this Jones team lightly. Number 7 team in the country, not by mistake. They can go on a big run here down the stretch and get back in this one. Three-pointer on its way. That one off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled, and that's just one of those hustle fouls, as that's going to be whistled there on Turner. But right now, if you're ICC, you don't necessarily want to settle for the three. They've made 8 of them so far tonight.
Right. Good point.
But you want to make sure you can work the clock, get some high percentage shots, and make that defense work and see if you can't wear out this Jones squad late. Inside 8 minutes to play. Jones letting the ball roll down the floor before they touch it. Smart play there by the Bobcats. But the Indians have fallen back in the zone now. Or maybe a matchup zone now. They'll fall out of it. Man-to-man defense. Inside drive. Shot is up and good. That was Kai Purnell with his 13th point of the contest. 70-57. 5-0 run right now, I believe, by the Bobcats. Dent wants the answer, and he's got it.
I'm telling you, he is feeling it. 32 points to lead the Indians, Adam.
His second three-pointer of the night. And now we got to keep an eye on him. He's just 9 points away from tying the modern history mark of most. Oh, my goodness, that was a jump ball. But he's 9 points away from tying Brian Halum's most points in a game at 41.
32 points. A.J. Dent having an outstanding game. We still got 7:14 left in the ball game, Adam.
So Jones to the free throw line. This is where Jones can start to climb back in it if they could hit some free throws, but that's going to be a miss by Millie Buggs to first of 2 free throws. That's the name of the year. I don't care what other name pops up. His name is a million, but he goes by Millie.
I like it.
A million Bugs, Millie Buggs, name of the year, shut it down. Makes the second free throw. Subs coming in.
Indians with the ball with a 15-point lead, 7:14 left in the ball game. Jones has gone to a full court press, trying to turn us over.
Indians with it inside they go. Shot is up and good.
He's feeling it. Just throw it up. It's going in, baby.
34 for A.J. Dent. Primetime player stepping up in a primetime situation. 75-58 is the score. Inside 7 minutes to go in this one. Jump stop, drops it off inside. Shot is up, blocked by the Indians, but a foul called. I'm going to agree with the official. It wasn't the guy blocking the shot, but it was the defender away from him that bumped him when he put the shot up. So that is going to be the case. Marcel Bridges does pick up the foul. It's going to be his second. Again, this is where Jones can find a way back into this contest. They trail 75-58. As this is Dent Purnell at the free throw line. Free throw is good. I've got him with 9.
I do too, sir. And they're down by 16, 75-59, 6:44 left in the ball game. There's still time.
Waiting the second free throw here. Dent taking a lot of time. The officials got the count on him. Now puts it up and makes it. Don't matter if you shoot it quick, if you take a while, as long as they go in. That's all that matters at the end of the day. as Jones jumps in the trap, nearly forces the turnover. That's his last touch by the Bobcats. 75-60, 6:41 to go in the contest. Indians up over the number 7 team in the country in the Jones Bobcats. Up the floor they go. This is Clark with it. Clark goes inside, and he is going to be fouled. Not a bad foul. Smart foul by Buggs that time as he come up. Didn't want to give him an easy layup as that was a very high percentage shot. And this should send the Indians to the free throw line as
8 total fouls against.
That's on us.
Oh, that's us. I apologize.
No, 16 foul on the Bobcats. So the next foul will put the Indians in the bonus for the rest of the game. First free throw, good from Clark. Clark has come off the bench and played extremely well. He only has 3 points, but he has gotten the rebounds, caused some turnovers, and has set up his teammates with some great opportunities throughout this contest. And again, we talked about it. This is going to be a game where you have to set egos to the side, know your role, do your job, and do it well. And that's what the Indians have done so far in this one. 4th point by Clark.
No doubt about it. And everybody knows A.J. Dent's got the hot hand. Give him the ball.
So Jones with it, a near turnover at half court. ICC pushes the lead back out to 17, matching the largest of the night. Indians trapping up top. Dangerous pass. Anderson could have went for it, but decided not to. Backside lob, slapped away. Jones gets it back. Now wants to drive inside, kicks it out to the corner. 3-pointer on its way, no good. And the rebound to the Indians. And a travel called on ICC. Well, Graham is a student athlete. That means he's not that bad clumsy.
No, it looked like he might have got pushed.
I think he got a little bumped and maybe gotten twisted up with the Jones player there. But the official has the whistle and a better view than I do. Jones with it. Got to have a basket here. Trailing by 17 with 6 minutes to play. Inside out they go. Indians not giving Jones anything easy here. They have played extremely tough defensively tonight. Outside they go. Jones with it now. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Forces up a challenge 3. It's off the mark, no good. And A.J. Dent with the rebound. Jim, you got to think A.J. easily with a double-double tonight.
Doing outstanding. Great defense by the Indians in. Making them shoot that long 3-pointer.
And that's going to be over and back. It was off the foot of Anderson that time. And a break there for Jones as Anderson was wanting to pick up the foul there, but instead the official let him play kind of physical at the line. And so the turnover will give it back to the Bobcats. The problem is, Jim, Jones is going ice cold from the floor.
They've gone ice cold, and time's a factor now. 5.5 minutes left in the ball game. ICC up by 17.
And, you know, we say they're going cold from the floor. We got to give credit. The Indians defense has forced them into some tough shots and some tough possessions. Inside they go, and that was a good move there. Buggs with the finish off the glass. He's got 3. 77-62 now is the score. Indians with it over the top. Nearly turn it over on the press. And oh, my goodness. A near posterizing jam that time by Clark. Jones now on the other end. Kick it out. This could be a big basket if they make it here. And they do. Big basket knocked down that time by Kai Purnell. He's got 16, and Jones takes the timeout. Don't you dare go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. 77-65 is your score. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Enjoy.
Stuffed crust, buttery garlic spread. Little Caesars really stepped it up with their stuffed crazy crust.
They really jazzed it up. Yeah! They really plussed this crust up. They really dolled it up.
Everyone out my house. How did y'all even get in here?
The housekeeper gave me a key. Order stuffed crazy crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
Guaranteed Bank, formerly known as First American National Bank, is a proud supporter of ICC Athletics. Visit gbtonline.com. Guaranteed Bank, we're more than a bank, we're a community.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The ICC Pep Band getting the DEC rocking here during that timeout. 77-65 is the score, Jim. I know you just had some flashbacks of your playing days when Cam Clark went up big. But I tell you what, if he would have thrown that one down, that might have dotted the I's and crossed the T's.
No doubt about it.
But a big play, though, by Jones on the other end to come back and nail that three-pointer and kind of get a little bit more momentum heading their way.
They got a 5-0 run here, but they're still down 12 with 5 minutes left in the ball game. Indians got the ball, full court press. Both teams doing full court press here to end this game.
4:45 to go here. 77-65 is the score. Indians with the basketball. This is Turner looking to go to work. Works off a screen from Smith. Into the corner they go. Anderson, ball fakes on the three, wants to drive baseline. Good defense by Jones to force ICC to back it back out and reset. Now Dent, he wants to drive inside, and he had the ball stripped away, but they're going to say a reach-in foul from behind that time by Hackman. And that is going to be his second foul. Both teams now in the bonus for this final 4:26 to go in the contest. Jim, we talked about for Jones, they got to start hitting their free throws to get back in the game. For ICC, they got to hit theirs, start putting this thing away.
No doubt about it. And A.J. Dent's had a marvelous game, and I'm not exaggerating. He has 34 points, multiple rebounds. He's been outstanding this game. Needs to finish it. Finish strong this last 4.5 minutes.
He's at the free throw line and puts the first one up and good. 35 now. 78-65, ICC with the lead. Dent back to the free throw line. Free throw is up, and that one good as well. Nice job by Dent, taking care of business there from the free throw line. He's got 36. And there's a steal by the Indians. And tried to drop it off to Dent, but Dent was looking for the alley-oop. Anderson was just going to drop that one off from behind. And, boy, I tell you what, right now, if you're Jones, you count your blessings, because that one right there really could have put this thing on ice for the Indians, or at least got this crowd fired up with a big-time jam there from Dent. So the Bobcats dodge a bullet. Hackman with the basketball now. Long, dangerous pass. Jones calling for the screen up top. Indians switch off of it. Trying to drive inside. Wild shot put up, and it's good. Strong basket knocked down. I believe that was Dent Purnell. Yes, was. I've got him with 12.
Yes, sir, I do too. Cuts it to 12. Under 4 minutes, Indians have the ball with a 12-point lead.
3:45 to go in this one. Indians with the basketball. Boy, Hackman's got to be careful. He just loaded up and doubled. There's another push.
That was a push.
Yeah, second time that Hackman had shoved Dent like that. And I understand frustrations, but you want to be careful. You don't want to go a technical foul or anything crazy like that late in the ball game like this. But, yeah, that was the second time that Hackman just got away with a big-time shove.
That was definitely a shove. And he's shoving the wrong person, by the way.
Yeah. So Dent back to the free throw line, and he makes the first one.
37 points, Adam.
Big-time night for A.J. Dent, to say the least. Second free throw, got them both.
Extends the lead to 14. 3.5 minutes left in the ball game.
How many you got for Dent? Is that
38? 38.
So he is 3 points away from tying the modern-day record for most points in the game at 41. There's a three-pointer on its way. Good. That's why Jones is dangerous.
That's Guy Purnell.
They can fill that thing up in a hurry. That's Purnell's fourth three-pointer of the game. Keeps Jones in this thing. 81-70 is the score. Indians need to protect the basketball. Clark drives inside, drops it off. Smith had it, lost it out of bounds, and it's going to be off his leg. Good call by the official there, as that was a great defensive play by the Bobcats. And, nearly a violation, as the ball almost came back and bounced off the player that inbounds the ball that time for Jones. That would have been a tough break. There's another three-pointer. That one off the mark, no good. Offensive rebound, though, chased down by Bugs. Bugs want to work one-on-one. Beautiful play in the jam on the other end.
Bugs might have hooked him, but they let it go, Adam.
Where has Bugs been all night?
He didn't play first half.
He did not play first half. He has been impressive with 5 points so far in the second half. And this thing's now down to single digits, 81-72. Jones trying to climb their way back into this one. ICC needs a basket in a big way. Swings it around to Clark. Clark with it now, swings it back up top. ICC wants to slow it down. Ball poked away from behind, stolen by the Bobcats. Thought about the three in transition, but then turns it over. Great job that time by Graham, who lost the basketball to get it back for the Indians. Maybe just getting a little bit too fancy that time for the Bobcats. Killer crossover by Anderson. He's going to go in and finish. How do you do, Davion Anderson?
We used to call that in the old days breaking ankles. I don't know what they call it now.
Well, we go back old school and say that was a big-time ankle breaker there, and Hackman not enjoying it as he got in the face of the ICC players. Good job by the coaches to separate that in a hurry, as that was a big-time play. Let's go back and look at that one more time here by Davion Anderson. Just crossed him up, as Jim said, broke some ankles at half court and got the finish. Yeah, he was not going to be denied there as he gets the basket. Davion Anderson, his 8th point of the ball game. And Jim, the Indians, they felt slighted this year, haven't broken into those rankings, trying to make a big-time statement, finish strong here tonight.
That was a 4-point play because they had a drive going. He stole it, went inside, got the points. As you mentioned, Adam, we'll see what happens this last 2 minutes, but we got an 11-point lead. Really, really playing well tonight.
And as well as this Jones team shoots the three-pointers, I know I'm sounding like a broken record here, but ICC's defense has got to finish this next 202 extremely strong in this one. Tensions are high. Players are starting to chirp back and forth at each other. As we talked about, two of the top teams in the country getting after it tonight here at the Davis Event Center. Jones with the basketball. ICC in a 1-3-1 defense. First time we've seen that tonight. Traps all around. Three-pointer on its way. That one up. It's off the mark. No good. Anderson had the rebound. Lost it. Jones gets it back. Puts the shot up. No. He lost the shot. But denied, though, by Smith.
Called a foul on us.
So a foul is going to be whistled on the Indians.
On Anderson.
With
loose ball.
1:39 to play here. And those loose ball fouls you don't necessarily hate because it's those hustle fouls, as you call it. But here's the thing, though. Points with the clock stopped with 1:39 left in this one. These are going to be huge. This is Hackman. His first free throw is good. He's got 14.
He's played very well tonight. Good-looking player. Cuts it to 10, Adam. Minute 39 left in the ball game.
So Hackman will await this second free throw here as the official running the statue. Okay, he's asking him to tuck his shirt in. I was like, he's just sitting there like the Statue of Liberty, waiting for somebody to come take the handoff on the backside. Hackman's second free throw. It's good. Big makes there for Hackman. He's got 15. ICC want to get a few more guards in the game right now as Jones will come up and apply some pressure with 1:39 left to play in this one. 83-74 is the score. Both teams in the bonus here for the final part of this one. So the Indians get it in bounds. This is Turner. Turner's got to get it across the floor. And then it's taken away, though, by Jones. And Hackman with the jam. I told you, folks, this thing is far from over as there's a big-time steal. And then the Indians turn it over on the other end.
What'd they call?
Are they going to call?
They call a foul?
They're calling a foul. Oh, my goodness. No way is that a foul on Jones.
We caught a break.
Dude, you don't make that call in that situation. I understand we're ICC fans, but, man, this has been too good of a ball game to let a crazy call like that come into play there. That is, as you said, Jim, a big-time break for the Indians.
They could have cut it to 5. Now we can extend it back to 9 if you make the free throws. ICC shooting free throws up by 7. Minute 22 left in the ball game.
Winston at the line. His first free throw is good. I've got him with 8.
Yes, sir.
Again, I apologize, ICC fans. I know I'm supposed to be a bit of a homer, but I try to.
We got to be honest.
I try to shoot it down the middle, and that was a tough call for our friends from Jones. Second free throw, that one good as well. Winston's got 9 now. 85-76 is the score with 1:20 to play. Jones with it, skip pass. Can't afford to be too lackadaisical on offense, but you want to make sure you get a good shot. Wild shot put up, it's off the mark. No good, and Smith with the rebound. And then a reach-in foul. I know the Jones player's upset, but you did need that foul because that's who you want to foul in this situation is Smith. Put him on the line.
And the clock's your enemy.
Yeah.
Minute 7 left in the ball game. You're down by 9. You got to foul. Got to try to steal. If you can't steal, foul.
Yep. So this will send MJ Smith to the free throw line. Smith with 4 points tonight. It'll be a 2-shot opportunity here as that was the 10th team foul whistled on the Bobcats. 9 has been called on the Indians. So the first free throw, good.
Good job, MJ.
That one just bounced around and finally fell there.
Extends the lead to 10.
Second free throw, good as well. He's got 6. 1 minute, or excuse me, now it's 1 minute to play. That three-pointer's off the mark, no good, and we've got a loose ball foul whistled. As this, I believe, is going to be against, Clark thought it was against Bugs, when instead the official is going to say it's against Clark. And so now this will send Bugs to the free throw line. Now it's a minute left. I was a little bit ahead of myself.
Both teams now shooting 2 shots.
First free throw, that one hit the back iron and kind of
almost
died.
Stuck.
Yeah, looking like a Jim Ingram sandwich. Just hit up there and took a roll backwards and fell through. Makes it a 10-point game with a minute left. Second free throw off the mark. Rebound being fought for. Smith gets it. And then it's a turnover, and they're going to say last touched by Jones. Whew, starting to catch my breath a little bit here, but still a 10-point ball game, 53.8 seconds. And a near turnover there, and another near turnover, and it is a turnover. No, it's a timeout.
Whew, good
timeout taken by the Indians. I thought that was going to be another turnover there, Jim. 48.5 seconds to go in this one. Let's take a timeout and be back with more right after this.
Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled me over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
AE Tree Spray? AE Tree Spray?
You want a hoop like Anthony Edwards? Practice. You want a refreshing drink? Obey your thirst. And I tried to tell him, man.
Oh, I know. Sprite, obey your thirst.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 87-77 is your score with 48.5 seconds to play. Right now, if you're Jones, you go for the steal. If you don't get it, you commit the foul. And if you're ICC, you make the free throws. They throw it into the backcourt. As that is going to be Winston with it. Winston drives into the front court, and they will commit the foul after about 5 seconds came off the clock. Lady Indians picked up an 82-59 win in the first game. The Indians trying to hang on to this one and pick up a win here in Game 2 to earn the sweep of the visiting Bobcats. As the first shot is up, and that one's good. That is Winston. I've got him with 10.
Yes, sir.
Jim, Kevin and I were talking earlier today, and I'll agree, and already had agreed with Kevin. I don't admit that very often, but the MACCCC is a tough place to play on the road, and tonight has been proof of that, as this has just been a battle between these two squads.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Second free throw was good. 11 points now for Winston. He did get to start tonight. Indians up by 12. And Jim, we can kind of breathe easy now. As Dent with the steal. Leaves it up the floor. The layup is good, and that's going to do it. Winston dots the I's, crosses the T's. ICC up 91-77 with 20 seconds to play. And that's going to be a foul on the Indians. I invite you to stay tuned. We'll have the Renaissance Bank post-game report coming your way at the conclusion of this one. We'll have some highlights brought to you by Little Caesars. Our stats being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And we'll name our star of the game, brought to you by Sam's Town Market there in Manatee. Purnell at the line, makes the free throw.
Is that Kai Purnell or Dimp Purnell?
That is going to be Dimp Purnell.
Thank you, sir.
At the line, I've got him unofficially with 13.
I do too, sir.
Awaiting the second free throw from here. And it's good. 14 points for Dimp Purnell. Indians got to get it inbounds with 21.4 seconds to play. And ouch. Two players, nothing malicious meant in that. They just collided. And the quick foul call there on Jones. And ICC will head him back to the free throw line. Well, the Indians will go on the road Thursday to Mississippi Delta, and they'll come back on Tuesday and host Northeast. Any ICC fans still sticking around with us on that, make your plans to come out to Fulton on Tuesday. The Lady Indians will tip things off at 5:30. The Indians will follow at 7:30 against the rivals of Northeast. That free throw is off the mark, no good. That marks the first miss in quite a while.
It is, Adam. I mean, it's 19 seconds left in the ball game, and the Indians up by 12.
Matter of fact, Jim, that is the first miss from the free throw line in the second half.
Did not realize
they had
that.
hit 16 in a row.
That's amazing.
Before that, we'll keep it here. You take a look at the sideline camera ran by Raphael tonight. We appreciate Raphael Henry and all the work he's done for us. Matt Mallard up top running our main camera. And you got Cal Brown updating Twitter tonight as well. Casey Smith a little bit under the weather, so we hope she's feeling better.
Okay.
Be able to
Hope
join
she
us.
is too.
Join us a little bit later on this week. As Jim Ingram, I'm Adam Gore here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth. We do invite you to stay tuned for the Renaissance Bank postgame report. Be sure and join it. Look for us tomorrow afternoon on Let's Go ICC YouTube page for reactions from the women's game. We'll also have reactions from the men's game tonight as well. Jim, this has been a great night of basketball. Of course,
Great night of basketball.
We're on the winning end of it.
Yeah.
But the band, the cheerleaders, everybody, this has
Good
been
crowd.
a fun atmosphere.
Good crowd, getting back to school, and ending up, we'll give Jones a lot of credit. Both their women's and men's team, they're going to make some noise this year. And we have a lot of friends at Jones, and they've got two good basketball teams. But ICC women and men starting out 1-0 in the divisions, Adam, it's very important to do that at home.
15 seconds before this one's done here. Now make it 10 as Jones will just dribble the air out of this one. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a very suspicious feeling this will not be the last time these two teams meet this season. And the coaches are doing a good job of separating the players as tempers did get a little fired up here throughout the night. Now they are going to meet at half court as we'll head to the Renaissance Bank postgame report here from Fulton. ICC wins it by the final score of 92-79. Back with more right after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
what's next?
Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
When injury knocks you out, Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi will be there for you every step of the way. We are here to get you back in the game, back in motion, back to your life. Our elite team of orthopedic specialists will work side by side with you, educating you about your treatment plan, utilizing advanced technology, and providing you with a successful path to recovery. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. We will get you back.
Try Little Caesars Stuffed Crazy Crust. Everyone loves it, including Justin Jefferson and all his friends.
Stuffed crust? Buttery garlic spread?
That looks mighty delicious, Justin. It sure does, Mr. Pumpernickel. And at $9.49, it's the lowest price in stuffed crust with no strings attached. No strings attached? You want a piece of me?
No, Mr. Pumpernickel. Justin, run.
Order delicious stuffed Crazy Crust for $9.49 and get your game day delivered with Little Caesars.
Pizza. Guys, you're not going to believe the luck I've had lately. Just the other day, I had a flat tire, thought I was in big trouble. Before I know it, somebody pulled over, fixed the tire.
Oh, that's not luck, Kirk. It's because
That's not the only thing. How about when I'm in a studio, drop the cell phone, bang, shatters completely. Guy hands me a brand new cell phone.
Yeah, Kirk, that's because you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
Yeah, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, coupon straight to your phone.
And another discount with Renaissance Rewards Extra, Mr. Herbstreit.
Life's just easier when you have Renaissance Rewards Extra.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Your final score in this one, ICC upset. I'm not going to call it an upset because these two teams came in with a pretty even record. ICC picks up the big win over the number 7 team in the country, 92-79 over Jones. We're in the Renaissance Bank post-game report. Renaissance Bank, they are the bank that understands you. Find out why by visiting RenaissanceBank.com. Jim, let's take a look at our Bank Okolona game summary. And what was it that helped the Indians find a way to win tonight?
I thought the depth of the Indians, the rebounding of the Indians, and playing great defense. Two really good teams. And hats off to the Bobcats. They got a good basketball team. But tonight at home, the Indians took care of business, made their free throws, played great defense. Players stepped up. We had one player really step up. Just a great team victory. Just like our women, we've got a lot of depth, and a lot of players can score for us. Played outstanding defense. I was proud of the ICC Indians.
Yeah, as I said during the broadcast, I have a feeling this is not the last time these two teams will see each other this season. ICC wins at 92-79 over number 7 Jones. We're taking a look at some of the highlights from tonight's contest. These highlights being brought to you by Little Caesars here in Fulton. And I tell you what, a hot and ready pepperoni pizza sounds really good.
It does sound good.
Right about now, Mr. Jim. Let's take a look at some of these stats. Of course, when we talk about the stats, we want to talk about the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. They've got locations serving you in Tupelo, Amory, Corinth, Pontotoc, and they'll help you get right back in the game. Visit OINMS.com. That's the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. And, Jim, let's start with Jones.
We'll start with Jones. And the Purnell brothers had a great game. Kyle Purnell had 19. Demp Purnell had 15. L.J. Hackman. LJ is a little emotional, but he can play for me any day of the week. He plays hard. He plays
his fire.
Clean. Yeah, like his fire. He had 17 tonight. Kylan House had 6. Franklin had 2. DJ Davis had 2. And Emilian Buggs, who only played second half, came in, had some energy, had 6 points. For the ICC Indians, leading them tonight, A.J. Dent had 38 points, Adam.
Just 3 points away from tying the modern-day record of most points scored in the game at 41 by Brian Halams back, I think, in 2015.
Wow. Winston had 13. James Turner came off the bench, hit some big threes, had 11. Davion Anderson played that point guard, magnificent all night, had 8 points. M.J. Smith had 6. Graham had 3. Marcel Bridges had 9 early points. Cam Clark played solid, had 4 points. Final score, ICC 92, Jones 79.
And those stats once again being brought to you by the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi. Well, we got a little bit of business there, a little meat left on the bones, and I don't think there's any doubt on who this is going to be. But, Jim, I'm going to let you name our Samstown Market star of the game.
Let's go with A.J. Dent. Had a solid game tonight, played outstanding, had 38 points. Go for A.J. Dent, player of the game.
As Jim mentioned, A.J. Dent is your ICC basketball star of the game, sponsored by the star of your next home-cooked meal, Samstown Market in Manatee, your premier local meat market. Go by and see Sam, Scott, and the rest of the gang for delicious food at competitive pricing and unbeatable quality. You'll feel like a star next time you shop at Samstown Market there in Manatee. Jim, an exciting night of basketball. The women pick up an 82-59 win in the first game. Indians dot the I, cross the T with a 92-79 win over the number 7 team in the country in the nightcap. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, 2 good victories. It's going to be an exciting basketball year. If you live in the Fulton or around this area, come out and support these teams. Well coached, a lot of talent, exciting basketball teams. Support your women's and men's ICC basketball teams this year. Adam, I always enjoy working with you.
Absolutely, and we do want to encourage you to tune in for the ICC Hour tomorrow as at 106 on Super Talk Tupelo, 101.9 FM. We'll learn more about the cheer squad as they're getting set to compete in nationals down in Orlando this weekend. So for Matt Mallard, Raphael Henry, Noah Morgan, Jim Ingram, I'm Adam Gore saying so long from Fulton as ICC gets the sweep over Jones with an 82-59 win in the women's match and a 92-79 win in the nightcap by the Indians. Have a blessed evening, and as always, Roll Tribe.
Another great Saturday of college football.
You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.